Hello, everyone. I'm the Soloist, and welcome back to some more Life is Strange 2. It's been a while. The previous stream that we were supposed to have for this game ended up getting canceled. I believe that was the night when I had to go and do emergency repairs for my car. That was not fun. Cost me large money, but it is what it is. I needed to continue to have a normal job. It's like, but we're back. We're back with it today. It's kicking us off into the fun existence that is going to be the Dead Space 3 prolonged period of time playing it. Oh God, do I have to talk to him again? I'm really going to have to talk to him
Mom's
again.
car is all ready to roll. Did you get the police scanner?
Yep. And I found the police frequency.
How about that? Good job. Now, you'll always want to know what they're up to.
Mm-hmm.
No surprises on your way to the border. All right.
Can I speak
This
to
is
Daniel
the
right
fastest
now?
route. When you get there, cross between these two stations. Now, you have to exit the main road and drive through the desert for a while. But Karen's car should be okay. You got all that?
Sure. Think so.
Sean, you have to know. The police are on your ass. You only get
On your
one
ass.
chance here. I'm not trying to be a dick. Just honest.
I know, David. Thanks.
Is that a tattoo of Chloe on his chest?
Here. Have a seat.
I could probably just talk over this entire section.
Don't
but
mean
it,
to
you know.
order you around. Bad habits die hard. And yes, I was suspicious when Karen showed up with you two. But after watching you and your little brother for a while, I think I get what you're going through. Your experience forms you as a person.
Yep.
And I imagine all the shit you've seen and how it's changed you.
Pretty much.
Not comparing myself, but I had to go through my own hell. In war and at home. I didn't know how to deal with emotions or other people.
Are you talking about your stepdaughter?
Yeah. Some rich fucking kid shot her at school, where I was supposed to protect her. Me and her hated each other on sight. But once I lost her, everything became clear. How selfish and stupid I'd been. I should have listened to Chloe, instead of being a bully. All of my fuck-ups are crystal clear now. But I'm not gonna fuck this up. Sean, I'm gonna do everything I can to help you get out of here. That's my duty now. But,
Sorry, I zoned out,
I wanna
started
be
rubbing my
straight up with
mustache
you.
on the microphone.
okay?
Yeah. Of course.
I know you guys got screwed. That you think nobody will ever believe you. But the truth is on your side. You and Daniel can't just hide out forever. Is that how you see yourself in 10 years? If you step up and face the law, you can be free. Sooner than later.
I don't know. I might turn myself in after I see what happens with Daniel.
I I know you want to settle down first, but keep your options open. Think about it. And Daniel is growing up fast.
Mm-hmm.
Too fast.
That's what I'm worried about.
You made it here. So, I know you're on the right path. Oh. Sorry. I really have to take this. Hey, Joyce.
I think that's what I
Right on
personally, want to do. I want to turn myself in.
Yeah.
I don't particularly know how that's going to go if I do, but I'm curious.
Solar panels. Don't worry. I'm mostly working when the sun's going down.
It's nice that those two do still talk.
You got that right.
Go to the car and leave the town. Yeah, that's what I assumed the objective would be. Yeah, our last night away. I remember looking at that the other time. There's something within the journal that it's trying to notify me about, but I couldn't tell you what. Oh. So I guess it was something around here. Probably this page right here. This is the first thing in a while it let me actually equip. Does that mean that if I want to talk to anyone else, I'd have to do it now?
Sean.
Hey, guys. I came by to say adios.
Okay,
We're
yeah.
taking off today.
No, you're not. Really?
Everything okay?
Yeah, just time to go.
Well, shit. Wish you and Daniel could stay longer.
Yeah, but it's too risky, especially for all of you.
We all took a risk moving here. Look, we can hide you from the cops.
Not these ones. They want my ass. It's better if we leave now.
Sean, I won't drag this out and get bitter. Besides, you and Daniel will be back to visit, right?
We'll try. I'm glad this place will be our last U.S. memory.
You and your little brother will always have friends here. And a home. Okay, I'm done babbling. I just hate goodbyes. I know you're both gonna have a great life in Mexico. You better.
We're gonna make it work. Shit. I'm gonna miss you guys.
Take care. You hear? Watch out for Daniel. He needs you.
Be safe. And send us a postcard of the beach.
I still have a lot of questions. You know, 'cause like,
Dan. Can't wrap my head around those two leaving. That's just unfair.
So, like, in the first game, like the original game, we learned that the butterfly effect
Please.
caused from Max.
Please don't let the cops come looking for us out here.
I don't know.
Come on.
Where's Joan?
First thing that comes to your mind.
Hey, what's going on?
I'm taking a look at this baby with hindsight. So, what do you think?
Well, looks a bit off. Or something.
I agree. Something's not right. I'll figure it out. Or give it up.
I love it.
So, you guys leaving now?
Yeah, just wanted to say goodbye.
That's sweet. You're so sweet. Your brother is so sweet. Having you boys around was the sweetest thing. This is for all your help.
Really? Whoa. That's great.
Do I get anything?
Your name is on a way bigger sculpture. For everyone to see.
That's true. I didn't think about that.
Your brother needed a little something to remind him of the artist inside.
Wicked.
Is that something
Okay,
I can attach to my bag?
One big hug. And get out of here before we all start crying like babies.
Thank you, Joanne, for everything.
Just please take care of yourself. And my special apprentice.
No worries. We always do.
Hey, is it okay if I hang out a bit longer?
If it's okay with her.
Oh, are you kidding? I need more help. So long, Sean. Don't be a stranger.
I'll miss you
what
so
is that?
much, Joanne.
Fill me
That's
with
cool,
a weird
Joanne
amount of
trusted me
emotion.
to help build her sculpture.
I had so much fun and inspiration building these things with you.
What I was saying before is that in the first game we learned that the use of the rewind power has created a butterfly effect that leads to the destruction of the town if we choose to keep Chloe alive, which was the start of the power usage. I'd assume, unless they're just ignoring it, or maybe because they don't think there's enough butterfly effect with telekinesis, that something of that sort is going to happen here too.
Don't worry.
Where like there's a consequence to his power,
Need any help?
or are we just not?
Just
Like,
checking
is that
out
just
the
not a
bubbles,
thing?
cleaning up the filters.
Never got into cars.
I didn't know you were such a gearhead.
Oh, Sean, this is basic car maintenance. And I may not be a pro like your father was, but I got some solid skills. I have to, out here.
Yeah, sorry. I'm the newbie. I never really got into cars and stuff.
Esteban was obsessed with his engines. That doesn't mean you had to be too.
Yeah. He only wanted me to find my own way. Whatever that was. Wish I had more time.
Listen, Esteban loved you and Daniel for exactly who you are. He would be proud that you're going back to his homeland today.
Did you guys ever go to Mexico together?
We talked about going, but never did. He said growing up there was hard, but he loved it.
I don't know anything about Mexico. It's scary.
Sean, you're carrying the weight of 2 people on your shoulders now. It's okay to be nervous.
I'm just tired of running. Of causing trouble everywhere we go.
Daniel's power is overwhelming, and we don't know where it comes from. But you do know your brother. You'll be there for each other.
I'm scared shitless. I'm not even sure I can do this. Or if we can start a new life. But I'm the only one that can take him to safety.
Your brother sure isn't a little kid anymore. He had to grow up too fast. He wants to be equals, and you guys are gonna have to work together. He may even help you make it.
Oh, that's so. What? There's no need for me to be that
Maybe you're
mean
right.
in our last conversation,
figure it out,
possibly ever.
like you always
Holy
do.
hell!
Okay,
Like you'd
Better
know.
get back to my
Oh my
tuna.
god!
All right. I'll make one last round before leaving.
No, I already spoke to everyone. The only person left would. I already spoke to David, so. Leave away. Swap box. Oh. No, yeah, this is it.
Daniel, do you copy? It's time to wrap it up.
Be right there. Over.
so did you get to say goodbye to Away?
Yeah. Kinda sad.
I know.
Are we leaving yet?
We have to, and I know.
Come here.
Mom, I'm gonna miss you.
I'll miss you too, Danny. It was amazing to spend this time with you. I'm so damn proud of you both and what you're gonna do with your life. And if you ever need me, I'm just around the corner.
Okay, Mom. Thank you.
Well, Sean, this is it.
Oh my god. Oh, what an evil decision! Why? Who's choosing that? Can't wait to see that shit
Thanks,
at the end
Mom.
of the episode.
For being there.
Thanks for letting me, son.
God damn. Some of these choices are really cold. Like just super, super cold. Like I don't know how to feel about it at times.
Let's hit the road.
Does David have one last thing he wants to say before he... Oh, the music is... Like I said, something about this final episode, and ignoring my hatred for having to purchase it, I think it's so stupid that you couldn't just get it.
Take care, boys.
Like, why buy the disc?
Stay safe!
Everything about this final episode is just way sadder,
This hurts.
just way more hurtful, and emotional. I think it's the most
Bye,
well
everybody.
done of the episodes. I enjoyed the weed farm one. That was a fun episode too. But like this one has a lot of the emotional punch, and maybe it's just because it's we're close to the end of the game, admittedly. But it carries itself a lot better, I think personally, than a lot of the previous episodes have. I don't know. Some of the other ones just really didn't impress me. And it was more so because of the way that the other ones treat the subject matter that they're choosing to discuss, I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Sorry, every time I look to my left, I look at myself, and it gives me a giggle. Why is he not wearing a seatbelt? Crazy. Why aren't you wearing a seatbelt?
Hey. Is something wrong? We're almost there, okay? That's the last time I have to say that.
I don't care about that.
So... what's the problem?
What? what are we gonna do in Puerto Lobos? We don't know anybody. We're like strangers. How long can we live there?
Oh, God.
How do you think we can live here? No more running, and I don't...
So, what are we gonna do for money and stuff?
I get a job, man. It won't be hard. You can probably go to school.
Dude, I can't even speak Spanish. How can I make friends or do anything if I can't talk?
I'm kind of bad at Spanish, admittedly.
Everybody likes you, man. You'll be the cool American kid in no time.
I can do that. Maybe.
You fit in everywhere we go. And we'll get to hang out too.
Well, that sounds okay. I guess.
Daniel, I get scared too, you know? But we'll be
Well, that sounds okay,
fine.
I guess.
Okay. I trust you.
Oh. I won't even lie. I'm actually kind of surprised that he was like, I trust you. That means I think I did well, all right? As his brother, that means I think I did very well. He trusts me. He trusts what I do. Hands-free driving. So this must be those electric cars that they're all talking about. I still feel like the right thing is to turn myself in. But I don't know if I get to make that choice, like, right now. Too busy living like kings. But I also thought the right choice in that conversation was to be realistic with Daniel rather than try to be overly optimistic. We live like kings? No. We're gonna live like normal people. Okay?
That looks so big.
Dude, it's just a giant fence. Except it won't keep us in.
All units be advised. After the raid on the way, there was no sign of Sean and Daniel Diaz. We believe they left within the past few hours. The two brothers are still considered armed and dangerous. Proceed with caution. At this time, only the mother of the fugitives has been arrested.
Oh no. Sean, why would they arrest Mom? Why?
So they can give her shit. But she didn't do anything. The cops will have to let her go.
I hope so. Why can't they just leave us alone?
They're going. This shit lasts until Puerto Lobos. Unless our car breaks down in the desert.
Hey. Sean? Why would they build this?
Well, you know, it's a border, man.
Is there a wall like this up north?
Nah, not really.
So, why did they build one here?
He's
I don't know.
asking questions that I don't want to contemplate
sucks.
on. Howdy, Kingsley. Welcome. The wall.
This is the opposite of Seattle. We're at the end of America.
I don't think that's...
Shit. I didn't think there'd be more than a barbed wire fence out here.
Dude, you thought it was solely a barbed wire fence out here? There's got to be a gap. There's no way
We're
my...
not wasting time. We need to cross that wall.
My only option is to ask him to destroy part of the border wall? That feels crazy. That feels like a good way for us to get hurt and have, like, a big police chase. Well, you know. Sometimes you gotta have a big police chase. If I walk this way and it makes me turn back around, then I know that's my only option is to ask him to destroy the wall, which feels...
No wasting time. We
Oh.
need to cross that wall.
Is there a way to walk faster in these games? Oh, there it is.
So, here we are, Daniel. The end of the road.
Finally. Let's get out of here.
Yeah. Take it easy. You can do it.
Dude, it's hard. I can't.
It's alright. Take your time. Stay focused. I'm with you, Daniel. Almost there.
This has to be doing some level of internal damage to Daniel. Oh my god.
You're right, Tubrov?
I started playing as Dust Falls and there's a big police
Almost.
chase and then a big standoff. Oh,
It's okay.
that's
It's
crazy
okay.
actually.
Just
And a little
breathe.
funny.
Shh. Breathe.
Also, now that there's an actual person here, I can ask if my levels are good. I have my gain at medium, like just the midpoint
We
for
did
it. So I don't know if it's
We
at the
fucked that
best
shit
or
up.
if it needs to be louder right now.
Yes!
Daniel just fucking collapses into a fit of coughing.
It's all thanks to you.
It's gonna be alright now. You've done the hardest part.
Thanks for taking me down here, Sean.
Nah. We did it together, man. Come on. Let's go back to the car.
Oh man, I cannot wait to go swimming in the ocean.
Oh, where's the hidden police officers?
That would be cool if we could just walk to the beach.
Yeah, you robbed the police chief's house, and then there's a big chase because he comes home as you're making the getaway.
Can't
Oh,
wait
crazy!
to go shopping. I'm dying to get some Choco Crisp. It'll be.
Oh, Daniel. Daniel! Daniel, talk to me! Daniel! Talk to me! Huh? Oh. No. No way, not now. Daniel!
Who shot that child?
Hey! Who are you? Did you shoot my brother? Hey,
Oh shit, Madison. I told you he was a fucking kid.
Get off of me! Get off of me!
Well,
Daniel!
is he?
He's my brother!
He's okay. Bullet just grazed
Let me
him.
go!
Do not move if you want to keep that arm. Comprende? Keep an eye on the wall. These fuckers blew it up so their friends can cross.
Daniel!
So what's the plan, huh? I bet there's a dozen more coming through, right?
No! We're leaving! Going to Mexico, I swear!
Wait. You're trying to break into Mexico. That's fucking funny.
Who are you? You're not border agents.
We're citizens. We serve our country.
Listen, it's a long story, but we really are trying to get out of here.
You can fucking skateboard across the border 10 miles away. So tell me the plan.
You're not cops. You can't arrest us.
No, but we work with them. And they sure appreciate our help.
Looks like no one's coming for now.
Anyway, don't waste your energy. I bet the Border Patrol has a big plan for you, mister.
Madison, come on. We have to deal with this kid.
No,
Still bleeding.
don't touch him. Get off.
Don't move.
What the fuck? Get it off! Stop! Get it off!
Jesus! What the fuck is going on?
Where's Spencer?
He's off duty today. Why?
Listen, we have a deal. He knows.
Yeah, I heard about this crap. Not happening anymore.
Come on, Maddie. Do what the officer says.
Fuck! How old is he?
He's all right, officer. Don't worry.
Shut it! You're both coming with me to the station.
What? Are you kidding? What? They're illegals.
Fuck's sake! What'd I say? Okay.
Take a breath. You okay now?
Daniel!
What? I'm sorry, are you Sean? Sean Diaz? You're under arrest.
Sure, that's fine, but also, like, they still shot a kid. Like, that's the most out-of-pocket thing I could have seen all day. The most unexpected thing. They shot a child. 6 a.m., 4th of July. Also, I saw the Oh My Lord, not the blindfold, followed up by another Oh My Lord, but like crazy.
Don't look at me.
¿Estás bien? Sí. Yo soy Diego. Mi esposa Carla. Y este frijolito de aquí es Ángel.
Oh, Ángela.
Encantado. Soy Sean. ¿Cómo te sientes, hijo? ¿Han visto un niño de 10 años? Es mi hermanito. Nos separaron cerca del muro. Está herido.
Lo llevaron a la enfermería. Si fuera grave, una ambulancia ya habría venido a buscarlo. Si lo dejaron aquí, quiere
Look
decir
at
que está
Dolly once,
bien.
bro. You were the
Tranquilo,
asshole.
amigo.
Truly.
Aquí no hacen daño a los
Truly.
niños.
They don't hurt the kids here? What? Hold on now. Go back. What was that? Vigilantes.
Hope that Campbell's almost done with the paperwork. Then we're out and we're not.
Thanks. I'll remember that.
Not coming back.
Ugh. This place is fucking gross.
Jeez. Wonder how many people have been locked up in here. This guy must be trained not to listen to anything we say. Excuse me. Do you know where my brother is? He's just a kid.
You're the one who pinned a kid down because you thought he was illegally entering and then shot his brother. Yeah. I wonder what happens when I choose to speak to them.
Seriously. Why are you doing this? What's your problem?
Doing what?
You shot my 10-year-old brother!
It was a mistake. It's just a graze. The fall is what knocked him out.
Oh, you don't have to talk to him, Dad.
Listen, you hear that info we just learned? Father and daughter.
¿Saben cuánto tiempo nos van a dejar aquí?
No.
Esta es la primera vez que intentan cruzar. Me acuerdo de nuestra primera vez. Casi morimos de sed en el desierto. En realidad, queremos llegar a México. ¿A México? No mames. ¿Pero por qué? Entonces son gringos. Sí, nacimos aquí, pero ahora tenemos que irnos.
Todos estamos escapando de algo.
Es la tercera vez que
third
intentamos
time.
cruzar la frontera.
I don't think that's gonna end well. You're brave. What kind of Alabama shit? I thought they were. You thought no.
Son muy valientes.
No, that's
Y
a
además estás
father-daughter.
embarazada. Mi Carlita es la mujer más valiente del mundo. Y la más inteligente también. En nuestro pueblo era
Wow,
profesora.
Diego's about to
Queremos que el
lose
niño
his
nazca
life
en este país.
somewhere in this section. I sense
Que
it.
tenga la nacionalidad.
Queremos darle una vida mejor a nuestro hijo o hija.
Not in El Dorado. What my father did. Oh, isn't it the easy way? Oh,
Es lo que hizo mi papá. Se fue de México cuando murieron sus padres. Para ganarse la vida. Pero yo sé que extrañaba su pueblo natal.
Por supuesto. Pero seguro que tuvo sus razones para irse. Como nosotros.
No quiero desanimarte, amigo. Pero lo de México no va a ser fácil para ustedes. Es un país magnífico. Y me cuesta muchísimo dejarlo, pero allá va a ser muy complicado cumplir tus sueños. Ya no tengo sueños aquí.
Sean, has vivido en este país toda tu vida con un padre mexicano. Y ahora los tiempos han cambiado. ¿Cómo crees que va a ser todo en el futuro?
Soy pesimista. We're integrated. It's getting better.
Los tiempos cambian, pero la gente también. En el camino encontré muchos aliados. Ojalá haya menos personas intolerantes en el futuro.
Ojalá.
Cuando eres extranjero, tienes que trabajar aún más duro para arreglártelas. Así funciona.
Oh, shit. Enough now. It's America. We speak English.
We're just talking.
No, the problem is you people breaking into my country.
We come here to work, not steal or live at your home.
Diego.
No, I am so fucking tired. You only come here to cause trouble. And we have to pay for your welfare. You all want a free ride, and that makes me sick.
You're generalizing. Not all immigrants cause trouble.
See, that's what I mean. Lots of them do. Our prisons are full.
We only want work and in peace.
Yes. An honest job and the ability to raise our child in a safe country. That's all we're looking for.
That's what you people always say. But the facts speak for themselves.
My dad was an immigrant, and he worked his ass off, raised a family, and made a business.
Yeah, and his son ended up in jail. What a role model. Thanks for proving my point.
Damn right, baby girl.
You hunt us like animals.
I don't think I have a choice. I want the safest country for my children.
See? You love your family like us. We don't go walking hundreds of miles in the desert and risking everything for no reason. We do it for our child. A mother must understand.
No, you and your unborn parasite have nothing in common with me and my family.
What?
Maddie,
What you say?
Oh, see? There you go.
take it easy.
Siéntate, Diego. Solo vas a empeorar las cosas para ustedes.
Tienes razón, amor. No valen la pena.
Whether you people like it or not, we're not gonna give you a break.
You're in jail too, loser.
Why are we stuck down here with them? You know us. We're helping you, goddammit!
Hey, you have the right to remain silent, so fucking use it, okay?
All right.
Diaz, you're up.
How's my brother?
Don't worry about him. Now turn around. Hands behind your back.
I won't even lie. That was actually really funny.
Okay? Let's move it. All right. Sit down.
Where's my brother?
He's doing fine for a kid who got grazed by a bullet. Lost some blood. But he's tough. They're taking care of him at the infirmary. You want coffee?
Okay.
Good. Be right back.
Fuck. What did they do with... Shit. Is it morning already? I hope he's alright. Great. Now I can put on a fucking show.
Not gonna attempt to break these. That's a bad idea.
No point in getting these off. There are cops everywhere. How am I gonna get myself out of this mess?
I don't think we're going to, bud. I think we're just kind of stuck here.
Well, good job then. You went to jail instead. You gonna be a great mom.
So tired of all this shit. When will we get a break?
What? You don't get to talk to me like that, Mamacita. You understand? Oh, I can't believe this. Why am I in here?
If I have to come back here again, you're going to solitary. Got it?
They should send her ass to solitary already. God damn. Look, I'm just being honest. It doesn't make any sense for me to attempt to break that handcuff. Especially with a camera on me. No. I'm a man of the world of video games, okay?
Looks like you need it.
Thanks.
All right. Let's see. Okay.
I will drink this coffee, actually.
Damn. Seriously? No shit.
Yeah. Coffee's gonna make me feel so much better.
He's doing a lot of reading and thinking aloud. Also, I keep shaking.
Jeez.
Because I have chills. I have chills right now.
That's quite a crime spree. It's hard to believe what kids can do nowadays. Killing that officer in Seattle, vandalizing a motel room, caught in another weird explosion at a pot farm in California. Then you join a religious commune in Nevada, which ends up burnt to the ground. And we're not even halfway down the list. One of those things you could get away with.
You're like
but not
definitely
all
halfway
that.
down that list.
It sounds crazy, but I can explain.
Explain it to Agent Flores. She's on her way now. She spoke to your mother, who took responsibility for the church fire.
She says a lot. Who cares? You don't have any proof. Don't drag her into this, okay? She's a good person.
Hey, it's not up to me, kid. Listen, I feel sorry for you. I really do. But denying what you did will only make things worse.
It wasn't my fault. All I did was try to survive.
Yeah, I guess you did. You know, I read the report. You claim that Officer Matthews' death was an accident, so why didn't you wait for the police?
I panicked, okay? Then it was too late. We were already criminals.
Well, it's no reason to make things worse by running away, kid. Good news is, your brother's too young to be prosecuted. He'll end up with your grandparents, if they want him. But you're facing a shitload of years between bars. At least he'll get a life. What I don't get is how two kids can destroy so much stuff.
Oh, I think Daniel's awake.
Anywhere you went, something blew up.
Oh, I'm glad to know my levels are good.
Seriously. How?
We're supervillains.
Those were just random accidents. Yeah, it's crazy, but it just happens around us. Can't explain it.
Uh-huh. Listen. Once is an accident. Twice is luck. 3 times is enemy action. Whoa! What is that?
Sir? I don't think you should...
Keep your ass in that seat.
Sean!
You okay? How do you feel?
I'm okay. Just a little headache. Hold on. Dude, we gotta go.
Hold up.
Is he okay? I wanted to rescue you, but I had to use my power. I didn't want to hurt him.
He's okay. Don't worry.
Oh my god.
Hey, Come on, we
bullshit.
gotta go.
Get us out of here.
Pues Carla, estoy aquí.
Sean,
Shall we try to make peace with these morons? Well, Carla and Diego, they came all the way from Mexico and got thrown in jail for it. As for the others, they're the ones who tried to shoot you.
what? They got locked up? Good.
Oh, go to hell.
Daniel, can you open their cell?
What if they attack us?
They won't. Trust me.
Alright, step back.
What are you doing? You're welcome.
Why? What did you do that for?
Because we're not assholes.
Thank you.
Can I also
don't make us regret this.
Can I also let the other two out?
Hold on. We're gonna get you out.
Me when I had to leave for a sec because my phone started overheating, and then I came back and my mom called. All right, that's a little funny.
Wow.
That's it.
Gracias. Muchas gracias.
Espérenme aquí until I check this out.
Of course.
The guys that shot him don't deserve to be let out. I'm aware they don't, but I think that as good people, I should do it.
We really made a mess.
Yeah, you fucking did, kid. But you know, good for you.
Okay, hands up.
Shit.
Don't move.
Don't shoot.
Hands up.
Do not move. Wait.
Sean?
Stay back, Daniel. Let me think.
Sean, what do I do?
Quick. Gotta find something to stop them.
They're gonna get us.
We will shoot if we need to. Understand?
What's going on?
I'm scared. Do something.
Lamuk,
Don't do anything stupid, kid! What the fuck?
Okay, what the fuck? Do not move. This is our last warning.
Put your guns down, please.
Sean! Sean, hey, you all right?
My fucking eye socket.
I'm used to it. I'm okay.
Not the pistol whip. Yeah, every character
wanna
loves to
hurt
hit me
anybody
in the
anymore.
You saved us.
fucking face.
You had no choice. Now, let's bail.
Sean, I think our things are in there. Step back.
Nice. Don't move. I'll be right back.
Okay, but be quick.
Is that a goddamn rifle?
They must really feel threatened to put so much effort into this.
Oh, is this the stuff of the other guys? I see.
Look at that. Crime Central.
Okay, alright.
Come on, Sean. We gotta go.
We would be so dead if we didn't have Daniel's power. I hate that he has to use this for... Take it out, Daniel.
We need, like, keys first, right?
Que Dios los bendiga.
Okay, go, go! Let's roll, Daniel.
Hurry, Sean! Drive!
Also, crazy that they brought the car. Like,
Nobody is chasing us.
Not yet.
Emergency. Visit all points bulletin for every unit in the area. Multiple prisoners. 2 adults and 2 teenagers. have escaped from the El Rey police station. They are considered armed and dangerous. Repeat.
Are we still going to Mexico?
Yeah. We got nowhere else to go.
Sean, it's the 4th of July. Our first one without Dad.
You're right.
Remember how he was so into fireworks every year? He always made us go too early so we could get a good spot.
I know. He is so corny.
What is
He
this
said he was
conversation
proud
going to
live
lead
in
to?
this country.
Are they? There's no way we actually make it across the border. I think I need to serve my years.
Shit.
Oh my god, you were going to the actual gate? That's crazy.
Sean, what are we gonna do?
Sean! Sean Diaz! It's over! Don't make this worse! Get out of the car! Slow! Wave your hand above your head!
I don't want to risk
Do
getting shot at.
exactly what I say!
This is it. Yeah.
You know that day in Seattle? The day Dad was shot? I think about it every day. And I would give anything to change what happened. But I can't. I'm sorry for my mistakes. I tried my best. I swear.
Sean.
I'm so proud of you, and I know, just like Dad would be. We both learned a lot together, but you can make your own rules now. If we surrender, they will separate us, Daniel. And if that happens, promise me that you will always do the right thing, okay? Don't waste your power. Be smart like you already are.
I don't want to be separated.
Hear me out! Please! Don't make any more mistakes!
Whatever happens,
It's too late to surrender!
always remember that you're Daniel Diaz.
You know this is
I promise, Sean.
a trap. You can trust me. Please, get out of the car.
Agent Flores, I don't trust you at all, fucking all, but I...
There's no way out.
Come on. Please let me get out of the car.
This is our last
So,
warning. Listen up.
how does the story of the Wolf brothers end?
Step out of the car. Now.
Oh, Jesus Christ. That's going to end so poorly. This is my decision. This is what I want.
I think their story ends right here.
Here? But I could.
It would only make things
I get
worse.
it. That's not who we are.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's what
We're
I've been
not
trying to teach you.
criminals. We're just kids. And we still have time to choose what life we want to live.
Damn,
You're my
behind
brother.
bars for so fucking long.
And I love you.
I love you too, Sean.
It's gonna be alright. Promise.
Really?
There's no way that it would end well if I let him use the power
do
when
you
we
know?
cross the border. Like, there's just no way. I don't believe it. I don't fucking believe it. That's just me. I don't believe it.
Right thing. Just try and remember what I taught you. I mean, only the good shit.
I will. I swear.
Also, why would they go back here and not to the fucking hole that they blew in the wall? That's crazy. That's a side note. That's me. All right? I'm just saying. I blew a fucking hole in the wall. I would have gone through there.
On your knees! I said on your knees now!
Do as they say, guys. Whoa, be careful. You're still raising a gun at a child.
I'm sorry about all this. We're gonna look after your brother. That's my word. Okay, he's ready.
Sean! No! Sean!
Oye,
Come
oye.
back!
Oh, she
He's
speaks
gonna
Spanish?
Be fine.
Daniel! You're not a little wolf anymore. Never forget who you are. Never.
Also, Daniel got like 5 to 10 different outfits throughout this whole game, and I got one. One outfit that got more decrepit as time went on. Yeah, that makes no sense. Well, they think that they're like maniac criminals who went through a fucking explosive charge through the entirety of the West Coast all the way down to Mexico. He looks so fucking... Dude, why am I a little emotional about this? It's what I said. This ending has felt way more... Like, this whole final episode feels like it was written by separate people. Oh, no, they didn't... I mean, they didn't go back to the hole. It makes no sense. Yeah, no, it doesn't. It doesn't at all. This ending feels like it was written by people that were way more emotionally invested in what was happening than the previous 4 episodes. Oh, God, a whole year. 2019. Superwolf saves the day. He's writing a comic while in jail? Oh, shit. Did he graduate from in jail? Oh, 2025? Hey! That's this year. That's crazy, actually. Is that Daniel with a little beard? Oh my god. College Daniel. I mean, high school Daniel. He works in the Starbucks. 2033. Oh my god. So is this just a collection of photos to compile what occurred upon me choosing the path of this ending? Or, like, do I get to learn? Oh, thank God. I was, like, 15 years after the events at the border. I was jailed for 15 years? Why does 25-year-old Daniel look hot? That is so much of my life gone. As John Mulaney would say, 2025, that's not a real year. It's really not. Oh, so that was that photo I saw from the year 2025 was Daniel graduating high school. Also, I have to assume that the girl I don't recognize that isn't their mother is that one friend of Sean's from high school. Sorry. No, he doesn't. I don't know what you're responding to anymore. We're too far removed from whatever comment I said for the no, he doesn't, in my opinion. I have to assume it's my comment about 25-year-old Daniel. Honestly, 15 years is way fucking shorter than I would have expected. No offense. Almost surprised Cassidy isn't here. Fan favorite. Stinky redhead. Sorry. He doesn't look on. Okay, you know, to each their own. Look, I just need to know for personal reasons, does Sean reconnect with his stinky redhead? Is she still wandering the fucking country like a hobo? Ugh. Oh, God. Give me the eye patch back. Jesus. What is that fake eye in his head? Were they revisiting? Oh my God, they are. Also, personal opinion, secondarily, I think I think fast forwarding into the future as far as we just have, seems like a terrible choice since all of these games seem to be interconnected. Do you know what I mean? Because we mentioned, you know, as we fucking saw, David is here from the first game, Chloe Price's stepdad. So, and like, the game had me choose whether I saved Arcadia Bay or didn't at the beginning, and I did. I did when I played that game. I saved the bay. So, like, you know, I would assume that, like, those characters still exist. And Double Exposure, as we all know, is a sequel. Like, we're back with Max in Double Exposure. That's, what is that, the 5th game in this series? Because it's 1 Before the Storm, 2 True Colors. Yeah, Double Exposure is the 5th game. So, like, we're back with Max. We're back with the character from the original game as an adult. So, like, we're putting all these other characters with powers into the same world, but we're being so flippy-floppy with the timeline. Like, we've just jumped 15 years beyond whatever the fuck the start was, 2016, late back end 2016, right? So I'm almost certain none of this shit's gonna get acknowledged in those other games, is it? Sorry for that rant during this whole, like, segment of the game. I just personally really needed to get that off my chest, because I don't understand why they would willingly shove so much stuff into, like, the future that they now then have to, like, keep in continuity since all the games are connected. He would use his power for some stupid shit like that. Let me open the door. Oh, God. How do you guys still have shitty looking cars in 20 whenever? Look, I'm just saying this game needs to let me interact with every other character I met along the way that were good people. Otherwise, I will lose my mind a little bit. That'll be the thing that pisses me off. I don't care that this is a story about two brothers, alright? I want to know about everyone else. Those are the ones I care about. Bring me photos of Spider-Man. I don't know. No, please, come on. Please. Ah! God damn it. I wanted to just see what was going on with everyone else. That one was the best one. That shouldn't have been the best one. That was the last. That was the final part. The emotional beats of this particular episode, episode 5, actually genuinely beautiful. Really well done. As I've said the whole time playing this, choice-based games, especially the Life is Strange ones, they're way more... How do I put this? Sorry, you can't see me moving my hands. They're just out of frame. They're way more removed. They're way more relaxed than the other world of choice-based games where there's a lot of quick-time events. You've got to really be on your feet, on your toes, especially during cutscenes. So they make for a more relaxing time, which means I get more opportunities to interact with you guys and just kind of talk things out. Put this down while we do this. That's a little boring for me personally. I kind of die inside because it's just I'm watching cutscenes and then I interact with things and I make choices, and then I'm watching cutscenes and I interact with things and I make choices, and that just really drags out. It drags out really hard, especially this game for some reason. This particular game was way longer. I think I beat the original, and to be fair, at the time in which I played the original game, I think I was streaming 7 days a week, none of which was a Sunday drive. It was just like 6 or 7 days a week, so that was just probably a week dedicated to that game in particular, and then I was done with it. And we have had multiple weeks of getting through this game. It's very big. It's very long. I just feel like there was a lot that it just kind of was like you as a person were doing things that I didn't get to see the end goal of, and I don't know how I feel about that personally. But I know I'm going to play... Hey, do you watch cutscenes and then interact with things or no? I'm gonna punch you right in the throat. Obviously, I'm gonna play the other games. You can't see them because there's no fucking way anyone can see anything back there. But on that shelf is True Colors and Double Exposure. I did get those games because I wanna. When I start a game franchise, unless I fucking hate it, I do want to finish it out, and I'm looking at you, Mafia. Only game I've never finished. Just saying. I played 3 on my own before I ever played 1 and 2. Great game. Anyways. I'm gonna get through those games. I just don't know when. Because they make me want to die inside. Sometimes. And sometimes they don't. I just want to throw that out there. Sometimes they don't. Because they're like... When they're done well, they're done really well. This final episode, all across the board, done really well. I really liked them. So that was an enjoyable time. I think that the action set pieces of this particular episode were really well done. I think there was a really good banter back and forth between Mafia's a crazy throwback. It's the only game I never finished. I couldn't do it. I could not complete the final mission. I had to play a video of someone else finishing the game. Anyways. I know I'm gonna get to those other 2 games eventually, just not right now. It is what it is. I'm really glad I got the chance to play this game, and in the most upsetting fucking way, what a crazy timing for this game. Okay, all right. When I started it, we were not close to the election. We weren't close to the election of the same person that the game is fucking throwing shade at from his first time round. That's crazy to me. That's actually crazy. That's so wild, because that's almost a decade ago. Think about that. That's insane. Besides the point, a couple of things, obviously, that they touch on in this episode in particular that felt way more emotionally poignant in relation to that particular subject matter that I'm not going to delve on for lots of reasons. That they just did not hit in the same way for those previous episodes. I don't know what it was. Just something about those previous 4 episodes. I liked the weed farm episode, okay? That was what, episode 3? I liked the weed farm episode. That one was fun. The previous episodes don't really... I don't think they handled that well. Which is an insane thing to say, but I think it's... That is crazy, oh my lord, why would you say that? I'm just saying... And this is going to sound insane. Someone's about to be upset with me. I think that the 4 previous episodes before this one, and maybe even this game as a whole, this whole game, handled its subject matter entirely from one side of the field. I hit my microphone. One side of the field. Only one. They never acknowledged the other side in a way that felt like they were trying to make decent commentary about both sides. It just kind of felt like it was a this bad. And I fucking hate that. Just gonna be so goddamn honest. I hate that. I think that if that's the conversation you want to have, you have to acknowledge, you have to make something where you're sitting at the middle point and you're talking about both sides of the board, okay? You gotta talk about them both equally, the good and the bad of both sides of the board, because there's good and bad on both sides of the board. And that's the truth. This is about to get a cease and desist from fucking Don't Nod being like, stop playing our games. If this is how you feel. I think if you just present it all as like one side good, other bad, then like you get the wrong message sent out. You send out the wrong message to people entirely, and it doesn't hit in the same way. It's like I stand by what I said. Episode 5 carried itself in a very different weight. It had a very different set of emotional beats that I was able to connect to more personally in a way that made me understand what they might have been trying to do previously. Like, I was like, I can see right here the threads of this middle point for these kids. You know, let's not forget that those characters, like, the start of the game, Sean is 16. Like, he's 16, and then Daniel is 10, or he's fucking 9 actually, because he turns 10 inevitably. Like, there's just, you're seeing the world through their eyes, and admittedly, as children with a Mexican father, like, their eyes are already skewed a different way on how they see things. And then you as a player kind of put into this point where you're like, well, I should kind of generalize this a little more, kind of just, you know, truncate it just a bit. I don't know, something. And you try your best, but I don't know. I know that this, when I play the next 2 games, I'm inevitably going to be hit with some more nonsense of this kind of same sort, because it seems that this is just sort of Don't Nod and Square Enix's way of talking about these things from one side of the board. I don't know how I'm gonna feel about that when we get there, but it is what it is. But I feel like I've been talking for a while. I've been holding in a lot about this game. This game, I would have had this finished last week, and I'm sure I would have had a lot of thoughts, even more so, just to throw out into the world. But they're fine. I know people that are way more like into these games than I am. I think at the time in which the original game came out, and I did watch, I think, one YouTuber play it because it was, I was young. I didn't have the money for all the consoles. The amount of tech that's staring at me scares me from time to time, but that has taken years and years of accumulation for me to get, and like, buying things secondhand and hand-me-downs from older siblings to get me to this point, to be able to do this. And just, I'll get to them eventually. There's a lot of thoughts in here, a lot of things to say. But that's it. That is it. We've done it. Life is Strange 2 is done. Capito, Baba Booey, other words in a language. Baba Booey is not a word in any language, it's just noise. Trying to think of all the other things I want to say before I keep ranting about my weird feelings about this game. Oh, I've got one more before I go on to like not related to this. I as I said, there's a lot of threads. Episodes 3 and 4 created the most threads for this game. I would say like the most of the people that I would want to reconnect with, that you want to see like the future of in some fashion. And I feel like we just let it go, and that kind of irks me. We didn't really get to see the send-offs for a lot of those characters the way I would have wanted to. We didn't get to reconnect with, what is it, Joseph and Sarah Jean? Or is that his sister's name? Sarah Lee? I don't remember his sister's name. The one with, like, bronchitis. Or whatever she has. No, it's pneumonia. The one with pneumonia, who we gave the money to, like, so he could take her to a doctor. Like, they're doing fine from the note we got. I kind of wanted to see us reconnect with them. I would have wanted to see grown-up them interact with the grown-up version of these characters. I wanted to see Cassidy. I wanted to see the stinky redhead. That's just me goofing on everything. I would have liked to see us, have to have more time, like spend some more time with our mother. Now that we were out of jail, she's out of jail. Things like that. That she reconnect with her parents, because this would be a great moment for that to have occurred, for it to happen. The one friend who was there at the end, who I haven't connected with that character since calling her the one time in the first episode. Like, why is she here? I feel like she would not wait those 15 years to be there the day that Sean Diaz gets out of jail. Okay. All right. No, I'm gonna close it in. I'm gonna move on to my next statement, so that I use this time wisely. Even though I could rant for 30 fucking more minutes, and still meet a 2-hour personal quota. That's just for me. It's not. I don't have to hit 2 hours. I like that. That's me. Finishing off this game does mean, and I will let you all know, I'm gonna take a break from the PS5 games, which also means the PS4 games, for a little bit. They make up a lot of the games on my shelf. I want you all to know, they really do. I've got a lot of Xbox games too that I want to play, including that I would need to get the Xbox into this room to play Village, because I bought that on the Xbox for some reason. I don't remember why. I genuinely don't. But I want to be able to play that game amongst a couple of other ones too that I haven't had the time to play. And I'm personally going to state that outside of once the Sunday Drive game finishes up months from fucking now, I will, once that's done, I'm going to swap out the PS5 for the Series X and, get those going. And I'm really excited about that. I'm excited to play those games and present them all to you. But it's going to take some time because I have to get through the Sunday drive. That's on me. That was my choice. What else? I'm not going to start another game at the current. I'm going to, at least not until Dead Space 3 is done. As you guys saw, if you look at the schedule, Dead Space 3 is happening Wednesday, Thursday, Fridays of every week going forward. I'm playing it with Chase. So I'm very excited about that. That's going to be a lot of fun. But Chase works late on Tuesdays, thus we can't do it on Tuesdays. Otherwise, it would just be the whole week, which would make the game finish faster, but we're making do. So for now, Cuphead and Baldur's Gate 3 are just going to swap off every week in the schedule for the Tuesday streams. That's why this game was played today. And then we will have Dead Space 3 the rest of the week. Once Dead Space is done, I'm going to throw a third game back into the mix because probably also by that point we might be finished with Cuphead. We might not be. We'll just kind of have to see. I've got plenty of games that I've been thinking about, things I want to play. I've got to figure out the HDMI nonsense with capture card stuff for the PS3 again, because it's a lot easier to use that other cord, but that requires using a different capture card that then requires me to have to work with the delay again. I don't want to do that. It's been very, very nice to not have to deal with the delayed capture card. The older Elgato that I used to use, the one I was using beforehand, it had a delay, so I would have to set a delay for my microphone. I'd have to set a delay for this camera, and then I would, it would make it so that I would say something, and then it gets out to the world, and you guys would hear it, and then inevitably I would get a response back, in some fashion, and it made everything just feel really long. I've been very grateful that this capture card it's just pure pass through, no delay. I think that's really good. That's really fun. It means I can connect my headphones to the computer to hear all the audio rather than having to try and jerry rig it in some way or to hear it delayed because the PlayStation still doesn't let you send audio out to the HDMI if you plug headphones into the controller. What's that about, guys? Anyways. There's a lot of stuff I want to play. I want to go back and I want to get through the Devil May Cry franchise. I'm really excited about those games. I own all 5. I've only played the first one. I'd love to play some Infamous. I own all 3 of those games, the original 2 and the PS4 one. But, that requires me setting the PS3 up. Special message to the fans. The whole Life is Strange 2 team wants to express its sincere and humble gratitude for your amazing support, art, gifts, passion, and theories. Thanks for your patience while we were crafting these episodes. Once again, we were proud to have you on board this amazing journey. Keep on howling. Oh, that's kind of sweet. I want to get to Kingdom Hearts 2 eventually. That's on the PS2. There's a lot of consoles that have been sitting that I haven't been using recently because I stick to 3 games so that it's not crazy. Okay, now we go back to the whole. You decided to surrender to the police, and Daniel accepted. There's an 8% chance that you surrender to the police, and 8% of the people that played surrendered, and Daniel refused, and I think that's crazy. Overall, you taught Daniel to do his best to follow the rules of society. Overall, you taught Daniel to put himself and his brothers first. Oh, that's really close. That's really close. Okay. You did the treasure hunt and found the hidden souvenir. You overall got close. 89% of us did the treasure hunt. Fuck you to the 8% who didn't want to do the treasure hunt. God damn. 81% got closer to Karen. 19% kept your distances with Karen. Oh, that's a little sad. 69% wrote a caring note to Karen. 12% wrote a consolating note. 6% wrote a lukewarm note. 13% didn't leave one. 70% said farewell to Arthur and Stanley. 70% said farewell to Joan. 97% hugged Karen before leaving. 3% Oh, wow. 3%. That's a really small percent. You intervened to calm Diego in the cells. You freed the Mexican couple. You asked Daniel to open the vigilante cell. 16%. I'm in the minority for that one. I think that's the first time that I've seen myself in the minority for one of these choices. That's fascinating. Only 16% opened the cell, which obviously means I didn't hurt the vigilantes. So 80% of players didn't hurt the vigilantes but left them in the cell. That's interesting. That one is fascinating. You asked Daniel to kill the officers to escape the police station. Holy shit. 19% of you killed those officers? What the fuck? Daniel was told off about the scorpion. Okay, Daniel wasn't told off about the scorpion. Okay. I wouldn't have hurt them, but I would have considered leaving them. See, that's fair. I won't lie. That's fair. Okay. Most people did. 84% did not ask Daniel to free the vigilantes. I think everyone deserves a chance. That's just me. 81%. Daniel managed to set up Joan's sculpture with your help. 4% set it up without your help. 15% managed to set up Joan's sculpture like he wanted. Okay, interesting. That's for Daniel. 60%. Daniel was concerned about hurting Officer Campbell. Whoa. That's crazy. 40% wasn't concerned about Officer Campbell. 40% of you have let Daniel down a real evil path, I would like to say. 12%, Daniel accepted to open the vigilante cell. 4%, Daniel refused to free the vigilantes. 84%, Daniel wasn't asked to free the vigilantes. So most people didn't, as we saw, choose to free them. I'm in the 12% where we asked him and he did it, and there's a 4% of people who asked him and he said no. And I think that's really funny. Daniel accepted to take revenge on the vigilantes. Daniel refused. Daniel didn't have to lash on the vigilantes. Okay. Daniel was forced to intervene because the officers got too close. Daniel wasn't asked to kill the officers. 1%. Daniel was reluctant but forced to kill the officers. 13%. Daniel was okay to kill the officers. I'm glad that I didn't have to ask him. I'm in the majority. 82% he didn't ask him. But I am in that 25% where he had to intervene because they got too close to me. That's really funny. Thanks for playing and following Sean and Daniel on their journey. You still left a lot of open fucking threads, guys. I'm personally pissed off about that. Discover more games around Life is Strange by going to the... No! Am I highlighting the main menu button? I'm not going to buy more of your games digitally. I own them on disc. And if I have to buy an episode 5 separately from the disc, again, I'm personally going to the Square Enix office to slap someone in the face. That's it. That's Life is Strange 2. Interesting that they gave up on the numbers after this game, since the 4th one is True Colors and the 5th one is Double Exposure. That's whatever. That's besides the point. If you liked it, make sure to check out everything that is backlogged over on YouTube, as well as giving me a follow here on Twitch. That way you can get notified every time I go live. Additionally, sorry, the effects of sitting and talking for fucking 20 plus minutes is getting to me. Additionally, make sure I sincerely ask everyone, tune in for Dead Space 3. I'm really excited to play the game. I'm really excited to finish out that franchise, as well as to finish it out in multiplayer. I don't trust AI companions in multiplayer horror games from the late 2000s, early 2010s, okay? Resident Evil 5 and 6, Dead Space 3, Fear 3, and then every other game, technically, of those kind that also give you a multiplayer companion. I don't trust them, alright? Those companions, AIs, are probably built like doo-doo. And there's something way more fun about losing multiple times because the player next to you fucking sucks at shooting. But yeah, thank you guys so much, and I will see all of you guys tomorrow. So until then, have a good night.